Welcome to SSWP here in Columbus, Ohio, as we prepare for the return of the SSWP Super Junior champion Jinx.
I am Zana Lorca with my broadcast partner Rozzy Goldstein, as Jinx prepares to take on one half of More Ammo and Troy Gibson, before addressing the SSWP fandom after his attack weeks ago.
If you will recall, Jinx was attacked by an unknown assailant in the trainer's room and has spent the time since recovering and physically. But how has the attack affected him mentally?
I'm sure Jinx will never hesitate to let us know how he feels.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Super Junior Champion,
Jinx is many things, but one of those things for sure is a fighting champion. His separation from Miss Soul likely won't change that. He truly believes he can beat anyone.
Yeah, but that willingness to defy all odds can drive him into making some not-so-smart decisions.
and his opponent from Shreveport, Louisiana, weighing in at 218 pounds, Troy Gibson.
Singles competition isn't exactly Troy Gibson's MO. He's a tag team competitor, but he's game. He's not turning down an opportunity to take down a long reigning champion like Jinx. He knows what's at stake tonight. This is a huge opportunity not only for Gibson, but for More Ammo.
Can we get some insight, Kai?
Just last week, More Ammo picked up the biggest win of their careers by defeating former World Tag Team Champions Undisputed Era. Win or lose, a match this high profile can only raise their status. Jinx likely is performing with a chip on his shoulder and feels like he needs to prove he's still the champion he's proved himself to be. Troy needs to be aware of the aggression that he'll have to face from bell to bell tonight. He's got to play the matador tonight. Taking Jinx head on at this point isn't a good idea.
Well, a Raging Bull versus at Matador, I love the narrative. Let's get this going.
I'm just as eager as you are. It's been weeks since we've seen Jinx in action, and the high-powered offense his opponent brings makes this a compelling affair. I do want to mention, it's rather odd how a hooded attacker was able to make their way into the arena undetected, and even weeks after still remain unnamed. I know the staff we have, and I'm very good friends with some of them. I find it very uncharacteristic of our security to let something like this slip under the radar.
And it's not exactly easy to get into our trainer's room without authorization or staff approval. I don't want to play the conspiracy theorist, but I'll just say it's not normal. Very unusual circumstances. I don't have any updates on the investigation, and trust me, I've been digging. It seems no one knows much of anything about the case.
Jinx is currently airing out his frustrations on Gibson, and this is exactly what Gibson needs to avoid. This will be a short night for Troy if he cannot get out of the way of Jinx's offense.
successful return for the SSWP Super Junior champion?
You almost sounded excited for Jinx there, Zana. Have you been made a fan?
Heavens no. But no one deserves to be attacked the way he was. So maybe, just maybe, I'm happy for him this one time.
Here is your winner, Jinx!
Well, indeed, welcome home, Jinx. But don't tune out just yet. Jinx is now going to address the SSWP fandom.
Okay, enough is enough. I've had it. The interruptions, the attack, the subliminal messages, the emails, the phone calls. I'm done. I need to know who is behind this because when I do, I'm going to rip them to shreds. Whoever you are, I know you're in the building. Get your ass out here. I'm through playing games.
All right, are we back? Yes? Welcome back. We apologize, we had a broadcast interruption. Jinx did call out his attacker to no response.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Kobe, Japan, JJ.
And how convenient. We get an interruption right at that moment. We need more extensive security measures. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. Let's get to this next match. I'm annoyed.
Don't blow a gasket, Rozzy. Let's focus on the now. Jae-Jean takes on Riley King.
And from Wichita, Kansas, Riley King.
We would like to announce in the next upcoming weeks we have scheduled our very next pay-per-view. The event is called Emerald Fusion, and tickets are on sale now. Be a part of this one-night event. We will also announce one of the featured matches as the SSWP World Tag Team Champions Danny Ha and Eddie Sabin of Bad Mouth defend the championships against Buster Nelson and Aiden Fletcher.
Wait for it. In a cage match. I'm glad I've got some good news to celebrate. I was stewing just a second ago.
Always glad to put a smile on your face, Rozzy.
Take that back before my wife gets jealous. Never got a chance to acknowledge the success Right to Resistance was. A very fun event all around. Emerald Fusion should be no different.
Anytime an event can shake the entire foundation of a company, it's always a fun time out. But we here at SSWP shake our foundation almost every week. Jae-jin always with a trick up her sleeve. She takes this one.
This women's division is absolutely stacked. Jae-jin, Riley King, Rose Sisters, Nice Girls, King Coda, Velvet, and so many more. This is genuinely a race to the top, and Jae-jin ascends another rung. She very well may have secured a spot on the Emerald Fusion card. Get your tickets now. You don't want to miss out on the action.
Hi, Miss Soul. You have a voicemail. Would you like me to send it through?
Yes, please do.
Sitachihari nanosugunan ni masu. Menibento ni hajan ni heimasu. Junbeiga de kiteiru.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Show Grind.
You're now watching Grime Time TV. The former world heavyweight champion, arguably the best pure athlete in the company. Prestigious background in collegiate football, his athleticism has translated directly to the red ring. As a result, he became the SSWP World Heavyweight Champion in less than a month.
A feat that might never be done again.
His opponent from Wellington, New Zealand, weighing in at 219 pounds, Christian the Chosen One Pearson.
Always a fan favorite, the chosen one. Christian Payne, a former United States champion before the title was rebranded to the Super Junior Championship. He's been in a rut lately, but the SSWP fandom is always behind, and he will always deliver on giving them a show each and every time. Gotta love a competitor like that. Payne versus Grime next. Grime lands smooth with first class. Grime Time TV delivers in full. Grime shows us yet again why he's a former world heavyweight champion.
Payne putting up a great fight as always, but the show was just too much this time around.
And if Grime keeps performing at this level, he'll be back in title contention in no time. One of the most consistent athletes on the roster.
Here is your winner, the show, Grime.
Just about time for this 3-on-3 match, and something tells me this is going to be extremely violent.
Well, anything with Velvet Cameron in the mix is going to be violent.
The red-headed stepchild is ready for a fight. The badmouth captain was unexpectedly selected to stand sign the Rose sisters in this one. Let's see how this alliance plays out. Call her privileged, call her amateur, but Toni Rose is a fighter to the very end. As much of a fighter as she is a rock star, she stands on the front lines with her sister. But how does she feel being on the same front lines as someone who stabbed her family in the back before?
Likely an odd feeling, but even as young as she is, she knows she can't focus on that stuff now. If they're going to have any chance at taking down the Nice Girls tonight, they all need to be on the same page because the opposition isn't going to take it easy on them. Arguably the greatest SSWP athlete in its history. A 200-plus day reign ended by the very opposition she faces tonight. A double title holder until she lost her titles to Priscilla Kelly at Right to Resistance. She's been the victim of constant criticism, taunting, bullying, and harassment since. And now she's challenged the Nice Girls to what seems more like a fight than a match. Emotions are about to fly. School's out.
A three-headed dragon of arrogance, complacency, and ignorance. Oh, just great.
Hey, respect the most dominant force in SSWP. This arena feels like a battlefield right now. I'm loving it. There's so much tension in the air. So many different emotions and relationships between all of these athletes. It feels like anything can happen.
And that's not always a good thing, but you're an adrenaline junkie, so I can't tell you much. All right, match begins, and this already feels like it's going to be an all-out brawl. Tony V and Velvet versus the self-proclaimed Nice Girls. This has been building and building, and now they have to clash. This isn't about solving anything, this is about anger. These groups don't like each other. It's even questionable whether Velvet even likes V at this point. This is all about inflicting pain on each other. This is a fight.
Look at you hitting the nail right on the head, Zana. You're gonna take my job before long. But you're absolutely right. This is gonna get nasty. There's no love lost here. Already we're seeing bodies fly around the ring. Priscilla Kelly beat V Rose at right to resistance, and since then, it's been taunt after taunt. Braggadocio's behavior for weeks on end. V Rose has had it, standing by her sister and unexpectedly, someone who could be considered her worst enemy. The lengths the Nice Girls pushed her to, so recruit someone even more capable of stabbing her in the back. Unbelievable.
As Velvet just hit Priscilla with a vicious elbow. Yeah, it's a rather strange situation V finds herself in. But she's run out of options. She was a dominant champ for so long, and you don't make friends when you're that dominant. Everyone is looking to take your title. At right to resistance, V Rose found herself on an island and she lost everything. She now has allies, even if one is questionable. She needs all the help she can get.
Amazing how none of these women seem to be fatigued yet. They're tearing each other apart. They're completely fueled by emotion.
This is what the SSWP Women's Division has to offer. These are all athletes at the top of their game, fighting for revenge, opportunity, recognition, and more. This is why we tune in for every moment.
Kelly getting the better of V Rose right in front of us. It's been said multiple times that the empire Vi Rose has built has effectively turned the locker room against her sister. Nepotism has been the word used. What's your take on this, Zana?
While I see the argument, I don't think it's completely fair. Tony didn't pick the family she was born in, or the sister she has. She comes from a great family, and she has a very successful sister. Of course, she has some advantages, but she has to fight to keep them.
But fighting to keep something and fighting to even have it in your hands are two different issues. Tony is a bit spoiled, let's be honest. Let's also talk about Velvet's place in this. I don't think anyone truly believes she doesn't intend to stab V Rose in the back. She's done it before. She's obviously using her to get closer to the title. I think recruiting her was a huge mistake. It's an all-out war at ringside now. The ref may need to step in before this match is over.
Saraya goes for the pin off Rampage. The Nice Girls win again, and it's been utter dominance from them since their arrival.
The veteran Saraya, along with the Women's Impact Champion Sasha Electrica and the SSWP Women's Liberty Champion Priscilla Kelly, are proving to be a formidable force. And it's going to evidently take more than Cameron and the Rose sisters to take them down.
As much as I don't like it, they keep winning fair and square. They're undoubtedly at the top of the women's division after this all-out brawl.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship!
And now, it's main event time. Punisher Martinez versus Austin Graves for the SSWP World Heavyweight Championship.
It may just be about time that a brand new era begins, but Graves isn't going to go down quietly. But on the same note, will Punisher Martinez take no for an answer? And tonight, yet another challenge for Austin the Technician Graves. Perhaps the most daunting challenge yet. Having prepared himself for the upcoming tasks, he knows the lengths the Punisher will take him to. But knowing and feeling are two different things. The gold around his waist has been acquired with sweat, blood, tears, and perseverance. Can the technician endure the punishment?
Introducing the challenger from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Superstar. And his opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 224 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin, the Technician Graves.
kick out at 2 by Austin Graves.
Why is Miss Soul standing in the entrance ramp?
Maybe she wants a front row seat to this World Heavyweight title match.
I'm willing to give you a pass on that one. But then who is that near our announce table?
I'm actually not quite sure who that is. Or why they're here. Security?
Why is no one trying to escort this woman out? We have a World Heavyweight title match going on here.
And Punisher Martinez doesn't appear to be too fond of the interruption.
I wouldn't be either, but he should keep his eye on the prize because Graves is on his feet.
Graves setting up off the distraction. Stormbreaker, that's gotta be it. The champ stays champ. The journey to World Heavyweight Gold still runs through Austin Graves.
I have so many questions about what just happened. Who in the hell is this woman, and why is Miss Soul here at ringside?
I believe Miss Soul is motioning for someone in the crowd, but I can't see who.
I'm still confused as to whether I should run and get security or not. But regardless, and still your SSWP World Heavyweight Champion, Austin the Technician Graves.
From behind.
What the hell? Austin Graves is being assaulted by someone.
He's being choked to sleep. Why is Miss Soul just watching?
I knew something was off here. I just knew it. The CEO has some serious explaining to do. We need answers.
She seems completely unbothered by all of this. What is going on here?
I'll spell it out for you. The common term is swindled, a screw job. Austin Graves and Punisher Martinez just got screwed. I don't know what Miss Soul has unleashed on SSWP, but I doubt she'll wait to play with her new toys.